Hello, land seekers. If you're looking for land, guess what? You're in the right spot, because today on this video, I have 43 properties. All are available with owner financing. What does that mean? Well, owner financing is simple. It means that the owner of the land will sell it to you with no background check, no credit check, no banks are required. You can go get a bank loan if you want to, but it's not required. They will do it. They will finance the note for you. And what that means is that instead of dealing with a bank and an institution, you're dealing with the individual owner of the land, as well as you get afforded the ability to buy land that's affordable with reasonable down payments and affordable monthly payments. And so if that's of interest to you, great. We're going to cover that tonight. Now, I'm Scott from landmodo.com. Landmodo is a land listing platform that connects you directly to the sellers of the land. That way, there's no middleman. It's you and the seller. Easy peasy. And with that, let's jump into 43 properties amongst various states. So hang tight. Let's see what we have available. And our first property tonight is in where? Izard, Arkansas. That's right, Izard, Arkansas. Here we have a 0.4 acre property. Cash price on this is $6,300. Zero down. That's not a mistype. That's not a typo. It is zero down. And then $150 a month for 42 months. 42 easy payments, and it's all yours. You can learn more about it at elmodo.ws/309616. Moving on, next property is in Sharp, Arkansas, I should say, Arkansas. Acres, it's 0.35 acres, a third of an acre essentially. You are close to a lake community, or heck, you might be even in the lake community. Cash price $3,000 with a down payment of $100 and then $100 a month for 40 months. Now, first of all, if you were to go to a bank and they were to finance it, which most banks won't finance loans real estate less than $75,000, they're going to look at this and say, hey, okay, listen, you want to buy something for $3,000, you got to put down 20%. Well, 20% is $600. And this is the value of dealing with the owner. They're saying, hey, we can do it for $100 down and $100 a month. So if you want to learn more about this particular property, scan the QR code that you see on the screen or head over to the short code. Short code is elmodo.ws/273578. Next property is in Apache, Arizona, 1.07 acres. Cash price $7,500. With $150 down, $150 a month, 60 months. Now, you might say, Scott, whoa, wait, hold on a minute. What is this property for? Who's it targeted for? Well, there's various reasons why you might be looking for land. And these are what I call the buckets, the land buying buckets. And when we think about, the different buckets that are out there, really there's four. Bucket number one is you're looking for land that you can, start homesteading right away. And honestly, most of the properties that you're going to see here are just that. You can buy them, probably have to pay cash for them, and you can get it going immediately. Beyond that, though, that's bucket one. Bucket two is you're looking for something for the future. You want to go out into the future, 3 to 5 years. You're planning ahead. You're like, hey, I want to own land. Maybe I live on it. Maybe I don't. You're bucket two. Bucket three is recreational purposes. Fishing, camping, all that good stuff. You just want off the grid. Like, that's you, cool. You're probably bucket three. And bucket four is you recognize that they don't make land anymore. And look, there's a lot of people within the land seeker community that, truck drivers, driving trucks across America, doing whatever, they realize that they don't make land anymore. And land is a good long-term investment. It's a great hedge against inflation. We don't know what's going to happen in the world. We don't know what's going to happen in America, but you still own the land. And that's why people, if you're driving a truck right now listening to this, which some of you might be, if you're driving a truck listening to this and you're like, hey, look around. Look at all that land that's out there around you. Next time you're driving the interstate, look around. You could own that stuff. Here you go. So this property that we're looking at right here, this one is a great bucket one if you want to be off the grid. Ready to move on it. Bucket two, off the grid. Bucket three, recreational purposes, or this one is actually for, as well as bucket four, you're a long-term holder of land. So all four buckets in this case, but it gives you the flexibility. And, is there power there? Probably not. Can you get solar? Absolutely. Solar technology has come a long way. But if you want to learn more about this property, check it out, elmodo.ws/30986. Staying in Apache, Arizona, 1 acre, cash price $55.44 with $99 down and $99 a month for 55 months. You can learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/309804. Apache, staying in Apache, 1.14 acres, cash price $16,425 with $225 down and $225 a month for 72 months. The QR code's there, or the number is elmodo.ws/310182. Changing counties now. Wash away your worries on land. Yeah, you can wash your worries away. Here we have a quarter acre lot, $89.99 with $389 down and $220 a month for 40 months. Learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/310068. Navajo, Arizona. Man, I like Navajo. You know why I like Navajo? Well, I like the area, and it also happens to be one of the first areas I bought land in. I bought land in an area similar to this, one of the first areas I was buying land in, so that's why I like it. And here we have a 2.5 acre property, cash price is $6,000. You want to talk about remote? This is a property. This is remote, okay? No one's around you, no neighbors. You can be left alone here. And look, some of you are like, yeah, I want that. Some of you are like, why? Then it's not for you. And that's okay too, right? You can do whatever. Down payment, $249 down, $249 a month for 36 months. Learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/310238. I had a Land Modo customer who bought one of these properties. They bought it out there, just out there in Navajo County. They were just out there, minding their own business. Nobody was bothering them. They had an RV out there. They had their whole setup going on out there. And I was talking to him one day, and he said, "Hey, I hadn't seen anybody coming around me for a while. He goes, here comes this lady. She's bringing her RV out here, bouncing all over the place, like crazy." He said she pulled up. She had the wrong GPS location. She thought she was supposed to be on my lot, but she was supposed to be a couple down. And she's like, so he got her situated. They hit it off. Guess what? They got married. Craziest story. Out in the middle of nowhere, the guy meets, God sent him a girl. Crazy story. Crazy things happen. Crazy story. So who knows? Maybe if you're looking for, a wife, a husband, they might be out there. Go check it out. You never know who you're going to find out or what you're going to find out there. Who knows? All right, change in states. Heading over to California, and here we're going to go to Modoc, California. Here we have a 1.03 acre property. This is in one of my favorite parts of California. Like, say what you want about California. I don't care. Like, I don't get into politics on this channel. I don't like when people do it in the comments. We live in America, and I love America. I was born here. Born and raised here. This is my home. I don't like the whatever. We're not going there. However, in Northern California, this area is in Northern California, Southern Oregon. Talk about beautiful areas. You have a beautiful area, and look at the price of 1 acre in California, okay? 1 acre, $8,500 with $300 down and $190 a month for 60 months. Check out this property at elmodo.ws/308851. San Bernardino, California. 2.5 acres near 29 Palms. My friend was in the Marines. He was stationed at 29 Palms, 2.5 acres. Cash price $23,776 with $2,000 down and $299 a month for 72 months. Learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/289426. Costilla, Colorado. 5 acres in Costilla. Costilla, you're going to see lots of 5 acres. $7,500 with $199 down and $169 a month for 60 months. Learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/310188. Costilla, we're going to be in Costilla for a while. So get comfy, okay? Get comfy. I think we're going to have like 10 to 14 here in Costilla. So be comfortable on your couch or just sit back. Costilla, Southern Colorado, 5.3 acres, $88.50 is the cash price. Can you pay the cash price or do you have to finance it? Yeah, you can pay the cash price, okay? You don't have to finance it if you don't want to. It's just, available. It's easy because it's $150 down and $150 a month for 58 months. You can learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/307748. 4.78 acres. Cash price $79.89 with $165 down and $163 a month for 48 months. I hit the button too fast. Learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/30952. Costilla, 5.5 acres. Told you we were going to have to be here for a while. $6,500 with $250 down and then $170 a month for 65 months. Learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/309975. I have to practice on my posture a little bit. Yeah, practicing on the posture. Yes. Costilla, 4.9 acres, $6,900 with $99 down and $147 a month for 60 months. Learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/308328. Costilla, 0.44 acres, but that's not true. See, it says 0.44 acres in the description, but up in the headline, it says 4.44 acres. So here we have a cash price of $99.57. That's $957 with $257 down and $157 a month for 72 months. Remember what we talked about? Remember that 20% down? Well, on a $10,000 property, you go to the bank, they're going to say, hey, how much do we put down on a how much on a $10,000 loan? 20% is $2,000. What is this seller asking for? Let's bring it back up again. The seller is asking for $257. That is the beauty of working with LandModo or finding your properties on LandModo. It's also the beauty of working directly with the sellers. Come on, $257 down, $157 a month. What can you buy for $157 a month? Nothing but land. That's what the answer is. Costilla, 5.3 acres, $8,900 with $400 down and $235 a month for 60 months. You can learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/308063. Here we go. Keeping going. 5.3 acres in Costilla. Ooh, that looks like a drawing out of the Cars animation movie. $5,995 with $199 down and $119 a month for 60 months. elmodo.ws/302758. Costilla, 5 acres. Doesn't that look peaceful? Doesn't that picture look beautiful? If you're listening to this and you can't see it, there's a stream coming down. It's like a river. You have some beautiful trees there in the background. You got some rocks in the foreground. You got some mountains. You got some blue skies. You got some clouds. Yeah, it's peaceful. That's what it sounds like. It's just peaceful. 5 acres, $64.99. Can we just call that $6,500 with $149 down and $149 a month for 60 months? Learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/310192. Changing states. We're going to my home state of Florida. You know where I love in Florida besides where I live. You know where else I love? Charlotte County, Florida. Why do I love Charlotte? Man, I've been buying land in Charlotte County, Florida since 2015. Whew. And yeah, it's a beautiful area. The water's close by. You have golf. You have everything that you want. You're in between Tampa and Fort Myers/Naples, Fort Myers, Naples area. Beautiful area. Cash price on this one. You see these lots going for $17,950 with $250 down and then $295 a month for 84 months. Learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/310227. Citrus County, Florida, 0.16 acres. Cash price $30,000. It's $29,995 with $1,000 down and $481 a month for 84 months. This is a nice buildable lot, bucket one. Bucket 2 is not going to be Bucket 3. Bucket 3, you're not going to do recreational activities on here. So no Bucket 3, but Bucket 4. 1, 2, and 4 for this one. Learn more about it by going to elmodo.ws/310072. Citrus County, Florida. And some of you are like, where is Citrus County, Florida? Citrus County is north of Tampa. It's over by Ocala. So north of Tampa is Ocala. Go to the west a little bit. There you go. And this one, you have a quarter-acre lot on a cul-de-sac. It's a buildable lot. You're going to be Bucket 1, Bucket 2, and Bucket 4. No Bucket 3 here. No recreational purposes. Quarter-acre, $32,995 with $19.99 down and $470 a month for 96 months. elmodo.ws/310071. Clay County, Florida. That's up near Jacksonville. I like that area too. It's south of Jacksonville, actually. Here you have a 0.42 acre property. Okay, so you have a nice buildable lot. 1, 2, and 4 buckets. $14,995 with $200 down and $274 a month for 72 months. elmodo.ws/310067. Jackson, Florida. That's up in the Panhandle up there. Your dog will love this land. Yeah, 1 acre. I got to tell you, you don't find too many 1 acre lots in Florida anymore. Like that, you just don't. You really don't find 1 acre lots in Florida. They're available, but you just don't see them like this. And to have a cash price of $16,500, this is a good deal. Okay, this is a property that you're going to want to take a look at. $799 down, $294 a month for 72 months. Property number is elmodo.ws/299139. Or you can just scan the QR code. Marion County, Florida. Where's that? Well, that's Ocala, north of Tampa, south of Gainesville, up near the top up there. Acres, 0.43 acres. Cash price, $14,995 with $249 down and $270 a month for 72 months. Scan the QR code, or it's property number 309398. Putnam, Florida, 0.17 acres. Cash price, $74.99, 0 down. Look, 0 down. Repeat after me. How much down? 0 down. Yeah, we see it. That's 2 in this video. 2 0 downs with $159 a month for 60 months. elmodo.ws/307828. Putnam, another quarter acre lot. Okay, it's 0.22. Cash price, $13,828 with $500 down and $245 a month for 65 months. elmodo.ws/309823. There you go. Putnam. Wow, another Putnam. Holy cow, 1.67 acres. We don't see this one either, this size. 1.63 acres, $49,225 with $565 down and then $565 a month for 120 months, 10 years. Okay, that's not bad. This is an interesting deal. It's ag zoned. Yeah, I want to check this one out. And you know how I'm going to do it? I'm going to take out my cell phone. I'm going to be like, I don't even have it in here because I don't want to set it going off. I'm going to take out this is my cell phone. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to boop, hit that QR code. Or I'm just going to punch in the digits I see on the screen. Go over and check it out. Yeah, I think you want to check this one out. I think you want to check them all out, but you definitely want to check this one out. All right, Putnam County, here we go. 0.43 acres, cash price $19,100 with $300 down and $299 a month for 84 months. elmodo.ws/308128. Yeah, bucket 1, bucket 2. I don't think bucket 3 now. Bucket 4. See, these Florida ones are going to be 1, 2, and 4. That's Florida for you. 1, 2, and 4. But maybe not. Yeah, forget recreational land in Florida. We don't like to have fun in Florida, man. We go to Disney World for fun, to the beach, play golf. We do other stuff than go to Disney, trust me. All right, Putnam County, quarter acre lot, $9,250 with $63 down. What? $63 down with $149 a month for 72 months. Learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/310132. I'm going to pause here for a second. And one of the questions I get asked frequently is, hey, Scott, how does this whole thing work? Well, it's super simple. It really is simple. Here it is. When you find the land that you want, landmodo.com, for example, you find a property that you want, reach out to the seller. There's a green button on every listing that says contact the seller. You contact the seller, they'll send an email. I get it. Maybe you've done it. But when you're dealing with the people on these videos here, then these guys, they want to connect with you. So what you're going to do is you're going to send that button, or you can call them. If you're like, I don't want to do email, I want to call them. Cool, call them. Talk to them. Ask your questions. Ask away. Ask everything you want to know. Ask them how the process works. Everybody treats it a little bit differently. But generally speaking, the way that it will work is you will make a down payment. Credit card, debit card, you'll make your down payment. Then you'll get some documents. Typically, they're signed through electronic signature. You get the documents. There's 3 documents that you tend to get. I have a guide on Landmodo. It's called the Guide to Land, Owner Finance Land. You can go. It's in the blog section in there. You can go find it. Or I'll ask the team to put it into the description of this video too. If you save this video, you sign 3 documents. Once you sign those documents, then ultimately you're on your road to land ownership. Then you make the payment every month. It's honestly that simple. They make it easy for you. They tend to use similar tools, like they use a tool to do the note collection. Okay, they'll help you. You'll be able to see your balance on there. You'll be able to see, just like a bank, you'd see what your loan balance is. It comes down every single month. When the term is over, the contract's fulfilled, that's it. Like, you own the land. That's it. It's super simple. So if you want to learn more about how an individual's land buying process works, and you see a property that you're interested in, like, I don't know, this one, for example, you can reach out to them. Ask them how the process works. They're just nice people. There's no reason to be intimidated by them. And guess what? They're not even going to ask you your social security number. They're not going to ask you any of that stuff because it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. That's the beauty of ownership through owner investing. Okay, getting back to the land. Here we have a property in New Mexico, Catron, New Mexico. Never heard of that county. I think that's more of I don't think that's a county. I could be wrong. You guys will correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Acreage is 7.69 acres, $41,865 with $500 down. How much? $500 down. Think about that for a second. You're buying a $41,000 piece of land for $500 down and then $500 a month for, I think that's a typo. I think it should be like 100 months, not 10 months. So I think the owner of the land made a data entry error, but I also could be wrong. All right, Luna, New Mexico. Luna, 10 acres. Wow, 10 acres. $11,997 with $249 down and $249 a month for 60 months. Scan the QR code. Learn more about it at elmodo.ws/309765. Luna, 2 acres, $3,900 with $100 down, $110 a month for 42 months. Learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/20. Let me do it again. 202722. I was just thinking as I was going through that number, it would be interesting to go back to when this channel started. You can go to YouTube and go back to some of the old videos. It'd be interesting to go pull up some of the, Luna or Valencia properties and see what their pricing was. It's like a historical perspective of time. It's like one of those, this channel's going to age like one of those old newspaper advertisements. Whoa, look at how cheap land was back then. Yeah, that's why I'm not taking down the videos. This thing is going to go into the books of historical land values. That's how great this channel is. Just kidding. All right, Valencia, New Mexico, half acre, $1,499. Man, $1,499 for half an acre. Okay, recreational, buildable, residential. I think you're checking off all 4 of the boxes. Bucket 1, bucket 2, bucket 3, bucket 4. All of these are checked. $89 down and $89 a month for 32 months. Learn more about it by going to elmodo.ws/309958. Valencia, weekend escapes made easy on a 1.21 acre property. $4,500 with 100 down, 100 a month for 44 months. elmodo.ws/300421. Valencia, 10 acres. That's 10 football fields, guys. Come on, 10 acres, $19,479 with $399 down and $265 a month for 72 months. Learn more about it by going to elmodo.ws/3100049. Elko, Nevada, 1.13 acres. Cash price $8,000 with 200 down and 200 a month for 60 months. Learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/308240. Elko, 1.13 acres. Cash price $6,400 with 180 down and 150 a month for 50 months. elmodo.ws/309912. Lander, New Mexico, 20 acres. Cash price $15,497 with $750 down and $250 a month for 59 months. elmodo.ws/310002. Lander. We don't see a lot of properties in Lander. 20 acres in Lander, that's a rarity, honestly, on this channel. It's not there. Wow. That's all we had that's all we had. 3 properties in Nevada. Okay, cool. Klamath, Oregon, 1.38 acres. Cash price $11,399 with $225 down and $225 a month for 50 months. Learn more about this one by going to elmodo.ws/303335. Where are we going? I can't read it there. Aransas, never heard of it. Texas. I should have just read the headline and just said Rockport. You'd be like, okay, that's cool. That looks like a nice little area too, by the way. 0.11 acres. Cash price $29,250 with 100 down and then $257 a month for 134 months. See how easy they make it? Honestly, like they make it low price affordable. Can you pay more? Sure you can. Is there a prepayment penalty? No. And if you want to change these numbers, talk to them. Make it, if you can pay a little bit more, pay a little bit more. Get it done faster. elmodo.ws/309155. Hudspeth, Texas. Man, I'm not going to tell you about the tacos in Hudspeth, Texas, but they're good. 80 acres. Yeah, 80. What? 80 acres is only $25,000 with $1,250 down and $288 a month for 120 months. I got to tell you something. If they're really selling these 80 acres for that price, that's nuts. And the reason it is because I can tell you 20 acres is going for that price, or 20 acres is actually going for $30,000. So I don't understand why this is 4 times the size for that price. Go check this one out, because I don't know. They must not know what they have. I'm not going to tell them. That's between you and I. But this is probably an $80,000. No, it's more than that. It's probably about a $100,000 property. Something. Go check the math for me. Go check it out. elmodo.ws/310054. Jim Wells, Texas. I've never heard of Jim Wells, but okay. 0.32 acres. Cash price. I mean, look at that. You got a big old lake there. You're right across the street from the lake. It'd be nice if you just could come down the street and jump in that lake over there. It doesn't look like there's a house on that one. 0.32 acres. Cash price $24,500 with $700 down and then $400 a month for 74 months. Learn more about it by going to elmodo.ws/305612. Polk, Texas, 0.07 acres. Cash price $6,800 with $199 down and $300 a month for 30 months. Learn more about it by going to elmodo.ws/307061. Okay, couple things before we get out of here. A couple things before I let you go. Number one, all of the messages that I received on the video from last week, thank you. You guys are beautiful, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate you showing up, and I appreciate the fact that you commented on, back to YouTube. I love it. One of the comments cracked me up. A few of the comments cracked me up, actually. One of them said, I thought you went to jail. No. Some of you are like, where'd you go? it's a long story, but I needed a break, right? Like I got the channel to 100,000 people. I'm going to abbreviate this thing. 100,000, that's a lot of work to get there. And I loved every minute of it, but I needed a breather for a minute. And I got it. So we're refreshed. We're ready to go. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Second big thing is we have some land in Tennessee. I didn't talk about it on this video, but if you're looking for 5+ acres in Tennessee, okay, then you want to send an email to sales@landmodo.com. I'll put the email right here, sales@landmodo.com. Send them an email. Why? They have 5 acre properties in Tennessee. They're not on here. They run about $8,000 per acre. I'm just telling you the numbers. It's about $8,000 per acre. They're beautiful. Get the information. They're beautiful lots. Okay, 5+ acres. So see what's available. Again, I'll put the email address right here and see if it's a good fit for you. They'll send you back information, I promise you. Sales@landmodo.com. Finally, here's the deal. I hope that you found the land connection. I hope you find the land that you want. And if you didn't see something here, hang tight, because in our next video, I'm sure it will be there. I'll see you next week.